Hey, what's going on? Dan Bradley here, and welcome inside this Geminii review. Now, in this review video, I want to check out exactly what you're going to be seeing inside of the membership area. I want to take a look at the training they give, and I want to take a look at the included software and really talk about whether or not this is actually something that's going to be usable in your business. Now, I'm sure you've probably heard about this software. It's been launched by a guy called Geminii, who's definitely one of the big hitters. He's one of the bigger players in this industry. So a lot of people will be mailing you about this, a lot of affiliates will be on board. So I wanted to just kind of cut through all the noise, cut through all the hype, and show you guys exactly what this does. Now, make sure you stay tuned towards the end of this video. Of course, there's a few bonuses, and for those of you who feel that you do want to pick this up. But we're going to be talking about who this product actually is for and who it's probably not for. So let's dive inside here into the membership area. Let's kick this off and see exactly what you're going to get with the front end version. Remember, there's always a funnel, right? There's always upgrades, and we'll talk about them later in the video. But first of all, this is the front end version. So what you see here on screen is the membership area. Now, basically the way this is set up is it's training and it's software. Okay, so you get both included there on the front end again for the one-time price. Now, in terms of the training here, this is, as much as it's about training, it's actually really more kind of like tutorials of how to use their software. So all of this stuff here, so you've got the welcome and the overview, that's just basically showing you how to use this particular method and how to use these tools. Inside the software here, now this here, access the software, this is at the start of the software video, so software overview, that is how you actually access these software tools, and we'll come to those in just a moment. And really the rest of that is all about how to use those tools. Then you've got training on how to find offer, create the squeeze page, which again is training, and then how to use email marketing and urgency, obviously to help you get better results. Again, that's really showing you how to use the tools they're giving you. You've then got information here on how to use Bing ads, how to use solo ads, so that's basically where you pay another email marketer to email their list with your link, and you usually take them through to like some sort of bridge page or an opt-in page, and capture the leads there, and then obviously they become your subscribers and you can market to them, right? That's kind of the basic idea for those of you who don't know about solo ads. And then of course you can grab the upgrades. So in terms of the training, there's nothing massively exciting here for me. You've got Bing ads training, which we've seen 100 times before, solo ad training, which you've seen 100 times before. So in terms of the trainings, there's nothing that exciting here, okay? Most of this stuff is actually about how to use the software. And honestly, I wouldn't say there's much value in this as a training product. However, as a software, that's where things get a little bit different. Now, if we go ahead and click into this here, you see you basically get 3 tools included under this one particular dashboard. Now, this is an autoresponder app, so basically a software you can use to email your list, your subscribers. Email click booster app, so this allows you to put in things like countdown timers, all sorts of urgency, limited bonuses, all that kind of stuff, and we'll take a look at that in just a minute. And then there's the form builder, which basically allows you to create opt-in pages or bridge pages. So let's go ahead and take a look at each one of these in detail. So in terms of the autoresponder app, and this has now logged me out, let me just go back in. Okay, in terms of the autoresponder app, it's pretty straightforward. One thing you do need to do is connect your own SMTP. This doesn't have an included SMTP, so you need to basically go ahead and add one. Now, you can go ahead and do that here by adding in this information, and if you don't have an SMTP, if you don't have an email server that does that, then you can go and pick one up from places like Mailgun is a very popular one. There's lots and lots, you can just Google it, guys, right? There's lots and lots of popular places where you can do that, so you can actually get your own SMTP to send out through. Now, the benefit of that is that it's very, very cheap. In fact, if you go for something like Amazon's and go through their options, you're paying basically cents per every thousands of emails, right? So it's very, very cheap when compared to something like GetResponse or Aweber, which charge you, $15 to $20 a month when you're just starting off, and then as your list grows, they're going to charge you more monthly. For me, I'm paying $200 a month right now for the list size. So it's going to go up like that. Okay, so that's the first thing you got to do, is you got to connect an SMTP. And again, there is training that helps you with doing that. Okay, there is tutorials that help you how to do that, and just Google it, guys. Lots of options available there. All right, you can put in all of your lists here, and of course you can add people into this. And the beauty of this is that there's no issues that you're going to have with adding leads. You can add all the leads you want, and it's really up to you to make sure that those leads are clean and the list is good and you're getting good deliverability, because it's just basically sending the messages out. They're not pre-screening these leads, okay, like many. So for example, Aweber may decline some imports. They may want more information about where those leads come from. Using this Geminii app, that's not going to happen, because you're in charge of the SMTP and you're responsible for making sure that those leads are clean. Now, that doesn't mean that you can just jump on here and start spamming, because all you're going to do is damage your sender reputation. Okay, there's a lot of stuff involved in it, but basically that's what's likely to happen, and then you won't get any deliverability, right? So look into that. If you've got SMTPs, you're going to be able to connect it. If not, it's not a difficult thing to do. Now, in terms of actually creating campaigns, very, very simple setup here. So campaign name, so we'll just call this Dan's Test. Subject line, so that's what they're going to see in that email, okay? So for example, we could put something together about this. Let's say hot new software at a one-time price, okay? Probably not an actual header that I would go through, but whatever. Pre-header, if you want to put that into a little bit that goes underneath it, okay? So whatever you want to put here, this is insane. You can choose the list that you want to send it to. You can choose whichever SMTP is going to come through to it. And then you can come over here into the email builder. Now this allows you to create some quite gorgeous looking emails actually. And you simply just drag and drop it over. Okay, so you just drag and drop this over. So I could call this Dan's bonus group, if this is who I was sending it out to. And now I can come over here into this, and of course I can change this all up. So we might want this to be bigger, bolded, maybe put it in the middle, maybe we want to change the font, so we can do all of that here. We can edit into a subtitle. Okay, so your internet marketing bonuses, whatever you want to put in there, right? Then we can go ahead and put in some images, right? So we can put in a left-hand side image in here if we want to, and then start writing text. If you want to drop the text below, you can do that like that. Don't like it, just delete it, okay? Lots of stuff in here, including HTML, all right? Probably most of the stuff you like to put in is going to be things like paragraphs, okay? Maybe you're going to put some images in, maybe 2 columns of text like this if you want to create some kind of nice, newsletter, something like that. Okay, you can change the padding, so you can change it to, let's say we want it to be 10 below, which means that the next part that I put in, okay, let me just go ahead so I can do that one from here, so 10. You can see here that it's put in a nice gap for me, okay, in the padding. And again, you can set the border radius if you want to be around it as well if you want to. So lots of stuff you can do here to make it really easy, really great. And of course you can just move it around. This is pretty much what you see is what you get. So this is your email builder. You're going to send it all out from here, and then you go ahead, you can send a test email to yourself if you want to, or you can just go out and send that broadcast. So very simple, very easy to use. Yeah, not a whole lot to talk about on that one. It's pretty simple. It's an autoresponder. As long as you're okay with connecting your own SMTPs, this is going to be a pretty good basic autoresponder that you're going to be able to use. Okay, so let's go back into the Geminii email click booster app. Let's take a look at these. Now, what this does is there's a few things here. Okay, so you have things like this. So my bonus spots, for example. All right. So it basically counts down. You've got things like timers. So you can build these emails, all right? You copy the HTML code. So let's say, let's just copy this. Let's just copy that out from here. Go back into my autoresponder. Let's say, just do another test email in here so I can show you how that works. Okay, and then let's go to the email builder, and then we could put in, let's just put in a header here. So special one-time pricing ends in. Okay, so we could put that in there. Just go ahead and make that look a bit bigger. All right, like that. Put it like that. And then all we're going to do then will we just grab a HTML element, pop that in there, and then go ahead and save that. Now, when that comes through, you can obviously view it on mobile as well, but when that actually comes through the email, that will actually have converted it into that countdown timer that you've seen here. Okay, so this countdown timer that we put in here, it'll be what's there. So you can use all of these inside your emails, all right, to basically create that urgency. So all of these are just little boosters. All right, nothing mega special, guys. You can get these from all sorts of places, but they are pretty cool, and it's a nice little extra. Then you've got the final app, which is the form builder, all right, which basically allows you to create these kind of opt-in pages. Okay, you get 6 templates here for you, and this is very basic. Okay, this is extremely basic, but you can basically just go in here. Again, it's what you see is what you get, and you just basically go in there and edit up all the bits and pieces that you want to do. Now, obviously, the cool thing about this is that it's also going to be hosted. All right, so you can publish these out. You can name the campaign. You can publish them out on there as well. Okay, so this is really quite cool. Let me just come out of here. All right, so you can basically go ahead and you can create these campaigns. You can create a new campaign. You start with one of these things, okay, and then you go ahead and actually set everything up and then publish it, and then you can drive traffic into that for it. Now, of course, the beauty with this is you can go and create an affiliate promotion, promote a particular product, drive traffic through to these pages. If you're going to use ads, so if you're going to use like solo ads, this is really, really cool. Or Bing ads, Google ads, you drive traffic into here. You basically get people to opt into your list, so they now become people that you're going to be able to email through this autoresponder. And then what do you do? Well, then you send them on to a different affiliate programs. Now, that's basically the crux of what you're getting there inside of it. And this is the sales page. It's pretty hypey sales page. It's a typical Jono sales page. It's pretty hypey. Some big claims in here, some big income claims and things like that. So it is pretty hypey. Some of these stuff here that it says it's going to cost you, right? Page Builder, $97 per month. ClickFunnels is $97 per month, but there are other cheaper ones. Autoresponder with unlimited emails and subscribers. Well, most people aren't going to need that right now. So you'd be looking at $15 to $20 a month if you were to get something like an Aweber or a GetResponse. Email conversion tools, $27 per month. Yeah, they would be free. There's so many free tools out there to do that. Custom traffic training, $197. Again, it's nothing mega special. It's Bing training and it's solo ads training. So again, you can pick that up from many different places. Now, of course, there are a number of different bonuses here that we're going to be giving you guys. One of them is 2,500 done-for-you email swipes. So as you start building up that email list, you're going to be able to use these swipes to get great results. 30 done-for-you lead magnets that you can give away, and also underground list building traffic sources. Okay, so you get all of those bonuses included, plus all of the support from me and my team when you pick this up through the link down below this YouTube video. Now, of course, as always, guys, if you've got any questions, drop them down below. We're more than happy to help you guys out. As always, post you picking up this. If you've got any questions about the software, you need to jump on a call with me or one of my team, then let me know. We're always here to help you guys out as much as possible. That's one of the benefits of picking anything up through us. So drop down below, grab your copy, and we will see you inside the bonus membership area. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.